right, can we get to Molly? Molly grows up,
a
please.
high school girl? That was awful. Oh, my God. Is it an A and B conversation? Should I see my way out of it?
You guys want to hear about Molly growing up or what?
I want to know what that is.
Oh, God.
All right. It's one of these educational films. Opie is having a Twitchell's moment. This is Opie Twitchell's Hughes. I'm not having a meltdown. I'm just effing around. All right. I, too, don't give a crap about anybody. There you go. No, the problem is I care too much. But people don't realize that. All right. Molly grows up. I care too much.
I care.
Here's Molly. Let's just get into it. Self-explanatory.
That you, Molly?
Yes, Mom.
Hi. What kind of a day did you have today?
Mom, guess what?
I don't know. What?
Mom, I started my first period.
Ooh.
Well, what do you know? Come on, sit down. Tell me about it.
Just not on that.
Tell me. Tell me about it.
Funny.
This is a historic day in little Molly's life, I
Get away
guess.
from the beige sofa. Get over there on the linoleum. Dirty girl. Now the whole room smells like pennies.
Time to go sleep in the bathtub.
Oh, my God. Looks like someone's been dropping cranberries all over the house.
Jason from Rye. Here's your problem, Ope. You stay with Jimmy, you get to play Monster Rain. You stay with Aunt, you get to play Hide the Nazi Helmet. Back to Molly grows up.
Come on, sit down. Tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
When did it start?
Well, it was this afternoon when I was changing into my gym clothes, and I noticed a bit of on my panties and...
Well, I sneezed, and it looked like a paintball accident.
Poor little Molly.
No, sit on the red chair. Kevin from Connecticut.
What's that on the wall? Looks like somebody hit a tomato with a baseball bat.
People are trying to start problems here. Captain Planet from Blender, or whatever that means. Is there some reason Bob gets rushed off the show every time he calls in now? No, we just had things to do. That's
We
all.
like Bob a lot, but he calls in because he's in L.A. Stupid. He calls in at like 8:35 because of the time difference, and we're leaving soon. That's why he's rushed off the show, because we had a bit to get to. We like Bob. Dope.
Molly.
He understands. There are times he's on for a half hour, sometimes he's on for 5 minutes. That's all.
So whoever just said that, die.
I noticed a bit of on my panties, and golly, at first I thought, well, I didn't know what to think. And then I remembered when we talked about
Menstruation.
menstruation and stuff, and, well, then I went to see Miss Jensen.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
How do you feel?
Kind of funny like. I mean, well, I was hoping it would start soon, but it seems like I've forgotten everything you've told me.
All right, I tell you what we'll do. Tonight will be mother and daughter conference night. And if you'll give me a hand with supper, we'll get started that much earlier.
Okay, I'll wash up
Tomato soup.
I'll get the pasta. I'll make the sauce. I'm sure you will. Now, remember, Mama said, don't put on your good humor outfit and do cartwheels.
Oh, man, it's updating. I can't read the guy's name. He's from Jersey. Opie just got done with his period, and Molly just started hers.
Give me a hand with supper, we'll get started that much earlier.
Okay, I'll wash up and be right down.
Oh, please.
Just go squat over the sprinkler.
Golly.
He's going to go dip in the sink.
Golly.
Golly gee. Why did every mother back then look old?
Yeah.
Certainly didn't look...
Had that look.
Certainly didn't look effable.
No.
At all.
The husband would get home and just punch them in the face for being a woman.
Where's dinner? Well, here we go. Phone rings, explains to friend she can't go swimming because she has the curse.
Oh, the curse.
I'll look at it. That's probably Peggy.
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 Hello? Oh, hi, Peggy. Sure, just a minute, I'll ask. Mom, can I go swimming with Peggy tomorrow after school?
I don't think I would, Molly.
But I'd be home by
It'll look like somebody was laying chum in the pool. Sharks will be taking taxis over to the pool.
So a friend of mine, Molly, went over to her. I tapped her on the shoulder. She bobbed up like a top. She had been bitten in half at the waist.
Or at least it looked like she had. I realized she just had the curse.
The curse.
This could be the line of the day. Kevin from Connecticut. She has a Molly hatchet.
Yeah, that would have been good about 10 seconds ago.
Yeah,
it happens.
Why don't you play Footloose?
Wow.
All right.
Just showing he has skills.
That's good. Does either that or a faggot's iPod.
All right, let's go back to Molly trying to talk her mom into letting her go swimming at her friend's house.
Peggy tomorrow after school?
I don't think I would, Molly.
But I'd be home by 5:30.
That's great. That's not the problem.
It's not the time, Molly.
They want you to wake up. They don't want you making Kool-Aid in their pool.
It's going to look like someone threw Kool-Aid and lima bean skin in their...
Oh, boy. We'll take bets to see if that made it through.
Yeah, we'll see.
I guarantee it would have, surely.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Home by 5:30.
No, it's not a good idea the first 2 or 3 days of your period. You might get chilled and catch cold.
What?
Oh, that's right. Peggy, of course I can't go swimming. You know I've got the curse. That's right. It isn't a good idea the first couple of days. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Ew.
I want you in the pool anyway.
Molly just barks it out like she knew it all along. Of course, stupid Peggy should have known.
You know, I have the curse.
Yeah.
The
You
curse.
didn't invite me.
Well, that's why we cut Bob Saget short.
Yeah.
And we only got through a couple of the clips.
Can we talk about them tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll keep this for this side of the show. We'll do this tomorrow. All right, Molly grows up. We started this yesterday. We got to get back to it. One of these old educational films.
These things are my favorites.
By the way, on standby, because we're running out of show today, we have, where's the one Danny just gave me? Dating Do's and Don'ts from 1949.
Wow.
We'll do that on tomorrow's program.
Don't ever bring home a Negro.
First thing I thought of. Oh, tell your father he works in a chimney. Why did I rip off your 1949 voice?
It's okay.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, you have to talk like this whenever you address the 40s. A Lucky Strike cigarette while you're pregnant will make your baby healthy. They knew everything back then.
Yeah, well, we'll do that tomorrow. The dating do's and don'ts from 1949. But today it's Molly grows up. She's getting her.
It's her time.
It's her time
for the first time.
Yeah,
and she went to her mommy to get some info.
Right, we got to play the two clips we played yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get everyone up to speed, including Cape Cod, because we're on there today. We didn't even know ahead of time. So welcome Cape Cod to the O&A virus. You're like, what the hell is this? Give it some time.
This is what it is.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. All right. Let's see. Yeah, all right. We'll play this first clip here again.
That you, Molly?
Yes, Mom.
Hi. What kind of a day did you have today?
Mom, guess what?
I don't know. What?
Mom, I started my first period.
Well, what do you know? Come on, sit down. Tell me about it. When did it start?
Well, it was this afternoon when I was changing into my gym clothes, and I noticed a bit of on my panties, and golly, at first I thought, well, I didn't know what to think. And then I remembered when we talked about
menstruation.
Menstruation and stuff, and, well, then I went to see Miss Jensen.
Oh, my goodness. How do you feel?
Kind of funny-like. I mean, well, I was hoping it would start soon. But it seems like I've forgotten everything you've told me.
All right, I tell you what we'll do. Tonight will be mother and daughter conference night. And if you'll give me a hand with supper, we'll get started that much earlier.
Okay, I'll wash up and be right down.
Yeah, wash up good.
Kid gets out of bed, and it looks like Jack Waltz's place.
Don't tell your father. We'll surprise him when he walks in your room.
She went upstairs to check her MySpace account and see how many creeps are trying to get a hold of her.
Looks like someone was playing bingo on her chair.
So there you go. There's the setup. Good old Molly.
Molly.
Her first time there. They're going to have a little conference about it.
Oh, dear.
All right, here's the next...
Mom's going to help her out?
Yeah, here's the next clip. The phone rings.
Mm-hmm.
We played this yesterday. And now Molly has to explain to a friend why she can't go swimming. Because she has the curse.
Of course.
She has the curse.
I'll get it. That's probably Peggy.
Gotta love the acting, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like sitcom acting from the early 50s.
Old lady names.
Right.
Hello? Oh, hi, Peggy.
Peggy.
Sure, just
Mrs.
a minute,
McCartney
I'll
call?
Mom,
Peggy?
can I go swimming with Peggy tomorrow after school?
I don't think I would, Molly.
No.
But I'd be home by 5:30.
Not the time, you idiot.
It's not a good idea the first 2 or 3.
Yes. Or the mother just went, I said no.
You jackass.
It's like throwing a fizzy into the pool.
Yeah. Peggy's father. Who threw the maraschino cherries into the skimmer? Tell you kids once. I've told you 1,000 times.
Why are sharks knocking on our door?
What a dope.
Other people in the neighborhood are dipping Easter eggs in the pool. Mama, the Easter eggs smell like copper.
Oh, wow.
But I'd be home by 5:30.
No, it's not a good idea the first 2 or 3 days of your period.
No.
You might get chilled and catch cold.
Oh, that's right. Peggy, of course I can't go swimming.
Yeah.
You know I've got the curse.
The curse.
That's right. It isn't a good idea the first couple of days. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
The pool cabana looks like the shower scene in Scarface.
Like the 10 Commandments.
What? Someone has to part. Someone has to part the pool.
I didn't get it, boss. But then I did.
Is there more of this?
Please.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, here we go.
I like this. And it's educational.
Yeah, Molly grows up. Here's the third track.
Miss Jensen, is it true that people can tell when you're menstruating?
No, it isn't. But you should be more careful than ever about it.
But dogs can tell.
Yes, they don't call you for a week.
Yes, every time you turn around, they drop the C-bomb to whoever's listening.
The boys will steer clear. Here's your Kevlar you have to bolt onto yourself because we haven't invented this yet.
Can they tell when you're menstruating? Yes, it's when they say something and you castrate them. They sense it.
You'll be a real bitch on wheels.
Miss Jensen, is it true that people can tell when you're menstruating?
No, it isn't. But you should be more careful than ever about personal cleanliness and dainty. Change your underwear more often, and be sure and use a deodorant. And pay more attention to your hair and your nails, and plan to wear your prettiest dress. In other words, be your most attractive self.
Why?
Why?
Like distract people?
Why? So people get their hopes up to take you home, take your pretty dress off.
And then yikes.
Yeah, ouch.
She's wearing a chastity belt.
Deodorant? Was she bleeding under the arms? What do you use deodorant for?
Well,
You got to be nice and, be at your best for some reason.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Probably to distract a homicide scene you're walking around with. And be sure to wear police tape around your waist.
I just spit water everywhere, and I cursed.
I heard that.
I hope it didn't mess up your line. That was really funny. Wow. Let's say hi to Travis in Maine. Travis, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hello, young lady. Oh, sorry, wrong Travis.
tell you what, this is the funniest stuff I've heard in a long time. Where the hell did you guys find this stuff?
It's probably online or something. These guys are good. They always find our guys find the weirdest online stuff.
Oh my God, I'm dying rolling in my truck here. I've about hit 4 or 5 people already listening to this.
The old I almost hit people
Thank
gag.
He's being sarcastic. Travis,
you,
what's
sir.
the problem?
No problem. I just want to say that I'm glad we got you guys in here on main friggin' radio. Finally, something worth listening to.
Oh, okay. Thanks,
Thank you, sir.
Let's go to Talon the trucker. Talon, what's up?
Hey, yeah, is this Molly's first miscarriage? Would that be when she did jumping jacks in gym class? Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, right on. All right,
A little uncalled for.
here's the final track of Molly Grows Up.
Love Molly.
Miss Jensen, what about dancing? Can you when you're menstruating?
Yes, you can, with moderation. In fact, you can do most of the things you usually do. You can bathe or shower as long as you use warm water. And you can wash your hair if you're sure to dry it quickly.
You can dance, but don't break dance into a head spin. Otherwise, your apartment will look like modern art.
And please dance on the sawdust.
What the hell was the wash your hair, but make sure you dry it quick?
This advice stinks.
It really is awful.
What is that? I don't get it.
Can I dance? Yes, but you see this tube sock? Fill it with sand.
I think I'm pretty, knowledgeable on the female anatomy and biology. What is it with washing the hair and drying it quickly that has anything to do with a girl during that time?
And why only warm water?
Yeah, warm water.
No clue.
Is it perhaps thinking that maybe you're losing some body heat and to keep your core temperature right?
No
They
way.
want you to dry it quickly because when you're staying in a puddle with electrical stuff.
Is that it then? It's like witchcraft? Is that what it is back then? They thought it was some kind of witchcraft. Witch!
Well, they call it the curse.
The curse.
How do I get rid of the curse? Well, these are leeches, dear.
Shower as long as you use warm water.
Mm-hmm.
And you can wash your hair if you're sure to dry it quickly. And you can swim if you wait until after 2 or 3 days after the beginning of your period. And you can go to dances and picnics.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a very good idea to skate or ride horseback or play fast games like volleyball and basketball or do strenuous.
No horseback riding.
Don't do anything.
Especially on a white horse.
Oh, my God. Somebody shot our horse.
She's reenacting Custer's Last Stand.
And all you hear is the horse looking over his shoulder going, saying, get this off me in horse talk. Oh, great. Now my back looks like Lucille Ball. Could you fix that, please?
Don't ride a horse, play volleyball, kickball, baseball. Just don't do anything. Just go home.
No splits on the linoleum.
No skating.
No skating.
Yeah, why not?
Because
You can't do anything, girls.
no one can skate behind an oil slick.
Just stay home.
Skate or ride horseback or play fast games like volleyball and basketball or do strenuous dancing like square dancing or anything that bounces you around a lot. In general, mild exercises are best. Ones that strengthen the abdominal muscles are particularly good. It's sensible to avoid strenuous exercise when you're menstruating. And you be sure and tell your mother or me if everything doesn't seem to be just right.
Right.
That's great.
Wow.
No square dancing.
They didn't know what the hell was going on back then.
Swing your partner. All right. Dance over.
Work on your ab muscles?
And if a newscaster from West Palm gets a hold of you.
And remember, no mechanical bull riding during this time, because that could set you off like a sprinkler.
And you can have athletic things, but no Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
No extreme fight.
And be courteous and don't go on the Ferris wheel.
And no parachuting, where people will think it's the apocalypse.